red lipstick murder. Oh my gosh.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Well, there it is, guys. We officially got a promotion, and we are now in the homicide department. Completing a desk unlocks the streets of LA, allowing you to patrol the city.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
But yeah, guys, we are officially in the homicide department. We got the promotion at the end of the last episode.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
And I feel like
recognize that guy.
the cases we're about to, or the next couple of cases are going to be pretty graphic, as we saw the beginning of the episode. Okay, so we're going to look at the map real quick. All right, so we're going to drive all the way down Glendale Boulevard over here. But I hope you guys are doing well today.
Any central unit, car 16.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Dahlia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
All right, so we're at the crime scene. 9:39 a.m.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Damn, the people are savages, bro. They don't give a fuck. Oh my gosh, bro. Fucking poor lady. We are gonna be blurring out a lot of the bodies, guys, because it's gonna be pretty graphic. Okay, so I'm guessing we gotta go over.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay. Alright, some footprints on the in the dirt.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Size 8 shoe.
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back to the lab.
Interesting. See tire marks. Trail of blood. So that's where he pulled her out of the car right here, and then he dragged her that way. All right, we'll examine the body.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Okay. What the hell? Okay. All right, so we got her purse. He left her purse.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Cartel's classic Carmine. We got her brush. What is that? Like a...
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Interesting. Oh, we gotta like... Alright, so we gotta find the rest of South America. Just right here. So there was something on the inside. Property of the Bomba Club. 626 North Spring Street, downtown. Some type of club.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna examine the body.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Oh, her rings.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting.
It says fuck BD.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Bomba Club. The poor lady, dude, she got absolutely fucking battered. All right, the Bomba Club, 10:01 a.m. I feel like we're gonna find a lot of information here.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Okay.
Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
So that guy's gonna chill and drink while we go and do the hard work.
You drove me up to Mojave.
Okay, so we're gonna go find the owner. Oh, he's back there.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry.
Going to pay
Do you
for
know
that?
her?
Celine?
The house officer.
Christ.
That's the spirit.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
I mean, just initial impressions, it doesn't seem like he knows what the hell is going on, just by like the tone of his voice. But we'll find out. Suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
I feel like if we'll go with good cop. I feel like obviously like we can't, he's not lying, but I feel like being a bad cop right now isn't ideal.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Say, honey, what time do you get off?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so we got the license plate. Interesting. Which could be the car that was used to... that was at the crime scene. Our ring stolen from the victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
But he's definitely hiding something. It sounds like he's in love with her, too. I'm gonna go with bad cop.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Interesting. So yeah, he definitely had a thing for her.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
No, he's nervous. He's nervous.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Hey.
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a big help.
I probably got that wrong.
Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Okay. So I'll be honest, I don't think he killed her. I mean, it seems like he was in love with her. Not to the point where, like...
He drove me up to Mojave.
Yeah, it was crime, but it was murder, like a passion crime or anything like that.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
I gotta use the phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Okay, so they're gonna run the plates. See what we come up with. In the meantime, we're gonna go to. We pull up the locations. I think we're gonna go to the husband's house. Yeah. Henry Residence, 10:19 a.m. All right, well, let's go find out what the hell is going on.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oh, damn, the window's completely broken.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Interesting. Oh, we got a newspaper. Family burnt to death. Oh my gosh. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Husband, wife, 2 young children killed. Damn.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Wow, bro. Yo, this doctor is twisted. That guy killed a fucking family, apparently. Okay, so we're gonna keep looking for some clues. Gotta...
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Got some high heels. Size 9. Got some liquor. Los Diablos. Maybe some tequila. Oh, it's the broken window. Damn.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I'll be honest. I would go through the window. I was gonna say I probably wouldn't not kick the
Celine
door
and Jacob
in,
are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
If you sober up, you can
Crime
find
scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, 1050 Huntley Drive. Huh.
When my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Interesting.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Got detergent. I don't think that's anything.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Yeah.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspect
We're gonna go back over here.
459 at 142 North Union.
Oh, we got a key.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Well, that key could be used for something. I mean, obviously, it's there for a reason. Hold on.
Probably nothing.
Oh, were there those her goggles when she was like I'm assuming she was like a pilot, because I know they talked about her being in like aviation or something. Oh, it's missing.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Not much help.
Got some deodorant. Yeah, so she
a regular
wasn't...
Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Damn, that ring is massive. Yeah, so she was in a pilot. Okay, we found all the clues. Where did our partner go? I think he went outside. All right, so we're gonna talk to the neighbors. I don't know where at. Oh, back over there. Yeah, so we're gonna go talk to that lady. See if she knows anything. Or maybe she heard something.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Man, life could be taken away so fast. So freaking fast.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
All right, we're gonna go to Jacob's
You know the way.
apartment.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she's probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the VD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
All right, Jacob Henry's apartment,
Okay, Phil, we go in
10:31
hard.
a.m.
Follow my lead.
And we got our guns at the ready. Oh, we're just fucking busting
Jacob
in.
Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Nah, I'll be honest, I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a
The alcoholism.
Optimistic,
illness.
Cole.
So he was trying to help his wife. Obviously, it got a little heated.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
All right, move the pencil. Oh. Oh, look at that detective work, guys. Look at that freaking detective work.
He'll be back in
We can see what they wrote on the notepad.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Damn. So yeah, he was trying to off his wife then. By the looks of it, that's crazy. He's got his bags packed.
Size 11s.
Well, it's not. The shoe that we found at the crime scene was a size 8, so like he couldn't have been the one to commit the murder. But it sounds like he may be involved. Movements of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Nah, he knows. He knows. It's the
You know where
Club.
she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Ah, Bomba Club.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
I mean, that doesn't sound. He sounds like he's forcing the emotion. You know what I mean? Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Husband's alibi. I'm gonna go with good cop.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Well, what is it? Is it 9 or is it like a little bit later? Like, how much are we talking? Are we talking 30 minutes? Are we talking an hour and a half? What are we talking about?
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
No, but he did. Because of the
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
Yeah, the note on the fucking kitchen counter. Yeah, the death threat.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? The DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Let's just do that. What's this pumpkin?
Dude, what the fuck?
Doesn't look good.
Dude, what the?
You're awful.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was weird, guys. I was pressing A to punch him, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
Call
doing
it in
anything.
and get a squad car dispatched, and check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
I don't know what the hell happened. I don't want to call that a bug per se, but I'm over here trying to spam the A button on controller, and I wasn't able to throw any punches. Getting our asses whooped.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Interesting.
Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Wow,
Thanks.
bro.
Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Wow, so it was the damn bartender that potentially committed the murder. That's crazy, bro. I mean, he seemed a little weird, you know what I'm saying? Seemed a little off, like a creep. All right, we're back at Central Station. We're gonna interview Jacob Henry. Or interrogate, not interview.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight.
So they just want us
Run
to...
along now, folks.
He just wants us to get this guy to confess, not really fucking, like, find out. I mean, obviously he wants to find out who did it, but he's just trying to get a confession and...
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay, so we got access to murder weapon.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Husband's alibi. Club owner Cole reports telephoning Jacob Henry repeatedly on the night of the murder. I kind of want to. I feel like that's the right. All right, we're gonna accuse him.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on, try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
Oh, we got the husband's alibi.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
I mean,
you did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh. Oh man, this is tough. This is actually really tough, guys.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I loved my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
And we got that right.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
Now he's lying.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Nah, because the neighbor heard them fighting.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her, all right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
And for me personally, I still feel like, regardless of the situation, like you never put a hands on another woman or on any woman.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
I mean, that is true.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Yeah, he didn't do it. I mean, he didn't do it.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
The fuck, bro? We're trying to get the guy who actually did it. We're not trying to get a fucking confession.
I gave his wife a tap.
That's messed up. All right, so we're gonna go to the... What's the guy's name? Mendez? Yeah, we gotta go to Mendez's apartment.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, we made it to Mendez's apartment. Apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Alrighty. All right, apartment 16 is up on the 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
So we're gonna walk up all the way up to the top. I don't think there was an elevator. I didn't check, but we're just gonna keep going. But it's 100% this guy. 100%. Guy is creepy. We don't know his shoe size, but his, you know, the license plates, the car, the vehicle.
Don't bother knocking. Just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Okay. Got some eggs. Nothing. Nothing in there. Oh, maybe in the bedroom? What's that?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
A couple lighters. Oh my god, there's a fucking bloody box. That was a shoe. Size 8, bro, and it's money.
Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
There it is, dude. There it freaking is. And a pistol.
Not sure this means much.
What do you mean that doesn't mean much? Damn, bro.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Like, why would you leave this in your fucking house? Like, make that shit make sense. And the lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Yo, this guy's sick.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there! You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
This guy's fast.
Get in and drive.
Oh shit, we gotta go.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Show me your hands!
Damn, bro. Our partner going crazy. Well, it's not the bartender. It's not the bartender from the bar. I was mistaken.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Yeah, but like, you didn't want us to freaking, you wanted a confession from the other guy. You know what I'm saying? All right, we completed the red lipstick murder. Got all the clues once again, all the questions right. A little bit of vehicle damage. Surprising, I thought it was gonna be a lot higher, considering we wrecked a few cars and or whatnot. But Jacob Henry's left to mourn while Mendez waits in lockup for a visit from the DA. But there it is, guys. Our first official homicide case has been completed. On to the next one.